Hello world, Geriatric Geek here. How in the heck are you? I hope you're doing great. Welcome, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. As you know, as you can tell by the title, we did another Goodwill movie haul. That's right, I go out every Wednesday. Let's just put it bluntly. I go out every Wednesday to a Goodwill because I get a 40% discount, and the colors, sometimes if it's a proper color, like this week I believe it was orange. Orange was like half off, so most of these things that I picked up today were orange. So hey, I'm a happy dude. Got everything for very inexpensive, and I'm going to add some cool things to my collection. At least that's the way I look at it. I hope you guys are doing good out there. Hope you're staying safe. So let's get into it. Let me show you what I found while out on a Goodwill movie hunt. First up, I'm into Jim Henson. I love Jim Henson stuff. My kids grew up watching this stuff, and I, of course, enjoyed it too. I thought it was great. So every time I get a chance to add something to my Jim Henson collection, I do. And I found Kermit's Swamp Years. Yeah, Kermit's Swamp Years. This is kind of the early years of Kermit. This was the second of the Muppets franchise that went direct to video. This is 82 minutes long, G-rated, from 2002. I believe we have this, or probably have it. Yeah, I'm sure I have it in storage somewhere on VHS. But I wanted to upgrade, put it, eventually I'm going to weed out my VHS stuff and donate those to a worthy cause. So, yeah. Kermit. Join Kermit and his friends for some high-flying fun. Kermit's Swamp Years is the never before told story of how the world's most famous frog left the swamp for the very first time and began an adventure that would change his life and ours forever. Meet young Kermit, a curious, fun-loving frog who likes hanging out with his amphibious best friends Googles and Croaker. Young Kermit loves the swamp, but wonders what lies beyond the tall marsh grass. When Googles gets nabbed by a pet store owner, Kermit and Croaker must leap into action, leaving the swamp and racing to the rescue of their friend. Kermit's Swamp Years. Now, feel free to comment down below if you've seen any of these and what you think of them, what you think or thought. Next up, Kira Sedgwick, Kevin Bacon, Eve, Mos Def, David Alan Grier, and Benjamin Bratt in The Woodsman. Now, I just thought it looked cool. I did not read the back of this. I had no idea what this was about until I got it home. And then I said, oh, no. This is about a sexual predator. Yeah, that's right. Sex offender, if you will. And if those of you that don't know, I worked in a prison for 25 years, and I was a correctional counselor. My job was to interact with inmates on a daily basis, and I got to know them very well. And I had about 100 guys on my caseload at any one time, depending upon what level I was on. I worked level 1, level 2, and level 4 Supermax. But over the years, most of my years were spent in level 1, where 33% of my caseload was made up of sex offenders. So I'm not a big fan. Let me just say it like that. Yeah. But I saw this, I thought, oh, that looks interesting. Got it home and read about it. I thought, do I really want to watch this? But I think I will. I think I'll give it a chance. Let me know if you guys have seen it and what you thought of it. After 12 years in prison, Walter moves into a small apartment, gets a job at a lumber yard, and mostly keeps to himself. But despite this simple life, Walter, played by Kevin Bacon, cannot escape his tangled past. A convicted sex offender. Walter is shunned by his sister, lives in fear of being discovered at work, and is hounded by a suspicious police detective. Struggling to regain his life he has lost, Walter must also grapple with the terrible prospect of his own reawakened demons. Yeah, that's about all I'll get to say until I watch it. So let me know if you've seen it and what you thought. Next up, Clive Barker's name's on the front of this one, and I immediately grabbed it without reading it. That's okay, because this one is Haeckel's Tail. Haeckel's Tail is not rated, 60 minutes long, from 2006. This is from a Clive Barker short story. Let's see. And it's the 12th episode. From what I'm understanding, it's the 12th episode of the first season of Masters of Horror, which was a TV series. About 65% of the people that watch it like it. Experience terrifying visions from the greatest minds in the genre. These are the Masters of Horror. In a time when the laws of science battled the secrets of magic, medical student Ernest Haeckel, played by Derek Cecil, believes the power of life, death, and resurrection lay in his arrogant hands. But on a journey to visit his gravely ill father, he finds shelter in the home of an older man and his seductive young wife, who cannot be fulfilled by mortal hungers. Somewhere in the darkness of a nearby necropolis, a defiant necromancer will now summon them all to an orgy of the undead and unleash the ultimate depravity for those who do not heed the warning of Haeckel's Tail. Directed by John McNaughton in association with horror legend George A. Romero. This startling mix of erotic desire and gut-ripping horror is adapted by series creator and executive producer Mick Garris from the short story by Clive Barker. Sounds fun. We'll see. Haeckel's Tail. Many of these may or may not make my shelf, but I'm going to give them a watch anyway. Next up, I'm going to add to my Disney collection. My Disney collection is getting out of hand. I had to buy a couple more media shelves just to handle my Disney stuff. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to put together as many Disney titles as I possibly can. Excuse me, this one is Disney's Little Einsteins. Great show, by the way. This is Flight of the Instrument Fairies. Flight of the Instrument Fairies is 97 minutes long, G-rated, from 2008. This is from the second season of the TV show on the Disney Channel, of Little Einsteins on the Disney Channel. Hold on tight and let fun take flight as Rocket transports you through a dazzling rainbow sky on amazing adventures. Journey to the breathtaking Arctic wilderness where a band of musical instrument fairies paints the sky with colorful, shimmering light. But now the fairies need your help. So before you say up, periscope, Rocket transforms into a submarine and leads Quincy, Annie, June, Leo, and you on a thrilling underwater quest. And there's more magic in store as you pat, clap, sing, and dance your way to exciting adventures in faraway lands. Whether you're waltzing at a grand ball in Vienna or helping Rocket foil Big Jet's latest tricky plan, Flight of the Instrument Fairies is fairy tale inspired fun that will light up your child's imagination. When my grandkids come, my youngest loves watching Little Einstein stuff, so always glad to add some more Little Einstein to the collection. Next up, speaking of adding to collections, I have an ever-growing collection of Nicolas Cage stuff, and found this for very cheap. I said it was $2.99, but you got it for basically half off because it's an orange. So I got it for $1.50, I believe. Nicolas Cage, Nicole Kidman in Trespass. It's R-rated, from 2011, 90 minutes long, drama thriller. Just another Nicolas Cage movie for the collection. Let me know if you've seen it. When terror is at your doorstep, you can run or you can fight. What happens when a man with everything, a beautiful wife, a teenage daughter, and a wealthy estate, is confronted with the reality of losing it all? That is what Kyle Miller must come to terms with as he and his family become the victims of a vicious home invasion. Led by Elias, a gang of cold-blooded thugs holds Kyle and his beloved ones hostage as they carry out their plans to take everything that Kyle holds dear, including his life. Nicolas Cage, Nicole Kidman in Trespass. I enjoy, I don't know why, I enjoy home invasion movies. Next up, I have this movie already. I saw this and got it for half off. So I picked this up for a family member because she's really into clowns. She likes anything clown based. So Amusement. I believe I picked this up at Dollar Tree. I can't remember exactly, but I think that's where I got it. Amusement is R-rated, 85 minutes, from 2008. It's an anthology horror, a direct-to-video type anthology horror. But it's got clowns. She'll enjoy it. They're longtime friends on separate life paths, but they share a horrific destination when a seemingly innocent incident from their school days comes back to terrify them. Someone wants payback. Oh, a revenge film, right? Warped vengeance, mind games vengeance, taunting, shredding, slashing vengeance. Inside a stone-walled chamber of prison cells and mechanisms of doom, the three women and other victims face a fierce fight to survive. Who lives? Who dies? It's all for someone's amusement. From screenwriter Jake Wall and director John Simpson comes a new film foray into horror. Turn down the lights, turn up the fear. Clown movie, Amusement. This is still in my to-be-watched pile. I've got a huge to-be-watched pile. Although I do watch 4 and 5 movies a day. Still having a hard time catching up. I got the next two kind of for my wife. She loves comedies, and we both like Jim Carrey. And I didn't have this in my collection, but yeah, I got the Slippy Dip version of Yes Man. Yes Man. PG-13, 2008, 104 minutes. It's a comedy romance. Jim Carrey broke 3 ribs when doing the stunts in this film. For some reason, he wanted to do his own stunts and ended up breaking 3 ribs. About 70% of the people that watch this like it. To be honest with you, I do not remember watching this movie, but I may have. Carl Allen has stumbled across a way to shake free of post-divorce blues and a dead-end job, embrace life and say yes to everything. Working every funny bone in his nimble body and every muscle in his hilariously mobile face, Jim Carrey plays Carl in a yes-capade about opening up to life's possibilities, especially when those possibilities include romance with an intriguing, free-spirited musician, played by one of my favorites, Zoe Deschanel. Excuse me. From the director of Bring It On and The Breakup comes an invitation to discover the comedy power of yes. It's a Warner Brothers release. Yes Man. Have you seen it? Let me know. Let me know what you thought, if you did. And also this one with a lenticular cover. Look at that. Can you guys see it? Boom, boom. His tie flies in the face there. Get Smart. Steve Carell, Anne Hathaway, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and Alan Arkin. Get Smart is PG-13, 110 minutes, from 2008, action spy comedy. This was based on the original Get Smart TV series, which I enjoyed the heck out of, personally. This is like I said, a slip with a lenticular. Steve Carell is in control as Maxwell Smart, the novice agent often out of his depth but never out of options in this action comedy, pitting him against the nuclear scheme of the evil spy group Chaos. Anne Hathaway partners with Max as ever-capable Agent 99, and director Peter Segal guides his stars, including Dwayne Johnson and Alan Arkin, through the dangerous realm of molar radios, multifunction pocket knives, exploding dental floss, and more. Get Smart works as an action film, and it's funny, says Richard Roper at the Movies with Ebert and Roper. Also a Warner Brothers flick. My wife's going to like this. I don't remember her ever watching this, so I thought I'd pick it up for her. Now, next, this is an upgrade for me from a DVD. So I'm glad to have this in high definition. The Thing, really one of my favorite original movies was The Thing. This, of course, is the prequel to the 1982 movie, John Carpenter's movie, The Thing. This is R-rated, 2011, 103 minutes, sci-fi horror prequel to the, like I said, 1982. From the producers of Dawn of the Dead comes the chilling prelude to John Carpenter's cult classic film. When paleontologist Kate Lloyd travels to an isolated outpost in Antarctica for the expedition of a lifetime, she joins an international team that unearths a remarkable discovery. Their relation quickly turns to fear as they realize that their experiment has freed a mysterious being from its frozen prison. Paranoia spreads like an epidemic as the creature that can mimic anything it touches will pit human against human as it tries to survive and flourish in this spine-tingling thriller. Universal release, The Thing. Like I said, I've seen this, I just wanted to upgrade it from my DVD. And next up, The Crucible. Daniel Day-Lewis and Winona Ryder, one of my favorites, Winona. 1996, 123 minutes, PG-13. It's a historical drama. This was set during the Salem witch trials, of course, from around 1692. About 70% of the people that watch this like it. The setting is 17th century Salem, Massachusetts. A group of teenage girls meet in the woods at midnight for a secret love conjuring ceremony. But instead of love, Abigail Williams, played by Winona, wishes for the death of her former lover's wife. When the ceremony is witnessed by the town minister, the girls are accused of witchcraft. Soon the entire village is consumed by hysteria, and innocent victims are put on trial, leading to devastating climax. Sounds good. Have not seen this one. Can't wait to check it out. And the last thing that I picked up from my trip out to the Goodwill, BBC in the Flesh. This is the complete season 2. 342 minutes on here. 2014 is when this came out. It's a horror comedy. Evidently there are 6 one-hour episodes, and it has zombies. So no, I do not have the first season, but I will, because I went on eBay and found a good copy for very inexpensive, and it's on its way. In season 2 of the critically acclaimed series, the living and undead of Rorton have reached a fragile peace. Kieran Walker, a recovered zombie, is desperately keeping his head down and squirreling money into his escape fund for Paris. But in the wider world, fear is in the air as radical sides of both parties vie for power. As Kieran finds himself in the emotional crossfire, will he ever be able to live a quiet life? Zombies in the flesh. I believe this only went for a couple seasons, so yeah, looks like a fun one. So there you go, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And guess what? I have a surprise. Yes. I'm going to be giving away something to my subscribers. If you're a subscriber, and you have to be a subscriber, you have to live in the United States, you can possibly win this brand new 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray and digital code, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. I always forget the in the. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. It's brand new, factory sealed. I'm going to open this up. The only reason I got this was for the Walmart exclusive pen. So I'm going to poach the pen and then give it away to one of my lucky subscribers. Let's use the word strange. Let's use the word strange in the comment as the code word. And next Saturday, I will give this away using the YouTube comment picker. So if you're interested in getting the 4K Blu-ray and digital copy, I'm just taking the pen out, this brand new Walmart exclusive, then use the word strange in the comments. That's it, guys. Thank you so much, like I said, for watching. I really do appreciate it. So please, if you like these videos, give me a thumbs up, a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you know when I drop another video. And that's it from North Las Vegas. You guys keep smiling, keep having fun, keep that positive attitude about you, and until next time, peace.